Oh, well, we're here again, boys, aren't we?
Have you dried off yet?
Yeah, Mark hasn't.
I
have. I dried off really quickly.
His forehead's still got a bit of water on it.
Yeah. It's dripping everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, so I like it when it goes nice and quiet.
I do it all.
Nobody's
Yeah,
left.
it's nice and relaxed, isn't it?
Do you know what I am going to say, though?
Go on.
You know, there's... and before we're not going to make it too serious, obviously, because it's the lock-in. But I just want to say to as listeners that we've got some big things planned, aren't we, coming up? And we're investing in quite a lot of equipment for some new things that's coming up.
Yeah, we are.
It's quite a lot of money. And let's just say, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, you're going to be seeing a lot more of us. Anyway, so we're on the beg a little bit. We are funding, obviously, as podcast and as video stuff because we're buying cameras and new microphones and all the rest of it. If anybody can help by subscribing to us on Patreon, we'd really appreciate it because it'd just make it a bit easier on us.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough for begging.
Well, we
are giving you some extra content for it, though.
Oh, absolutely.
We're making new content for
You're
people.
grafting.
We're grafting for
We're grafting. Have you done yours yet?
I've started.
Have you started?
I've started tonight.
Oh,
Hang on a minute. Is this it?
Is that going on Patreon?
This will be going on Patreon.
Is this yours?
Yeah, so, I mean...
So you're using us for your content?
Yeah. Of course I am. Yeah.
That's cheating, is it not?
I'm going to be releasing a quip every week, which will give people a bit of
I nearly fell off my chair then. I thought you said quid.
No, I'm definitely not giving you a quid.
What's a quip?
A quip is basically a quick, short post on Patreon that gives you a bit of insight into, well, it can be anything. It could just tell you how we're doing and what we're up to, or it could be just saying hello, whatever, you know.
Okay.
But everyone can access it. You don't have to follow us to see our quips. If you want to go on Patreon and just follow us, you don't have to. You don't have
to. Rob's been a man of the people.
Yeah.
Yours is free.
You don't have to pay us a monthly subscription. You can follow us at first if you just want to test the waters, and you'll see our quips, in which I'm going to be giving you a little bit of behind the scenes, what we do, how we make the chat in.
This means I'm going to start wearing clothes.
I would advise you when.
But if you do want to pay, it's only £4.50 a month. Anyway, enough begging.
So we have had an email.
Oh, have we?
Yes.
Okay.
From one of our regular listeners, Anthony. And he's put, your
Patreon content sucks.
To give clarity, it's actually Tony, because obviously we spoke about him the other week, didn't we?
Oh,
and
Tony that we didn't send the flag to?
Correct.
Yes.
So his email header is flag on tour, or is it?
Oh.
We ain't got one.
Greetings, gents. Thank you for the apology for your ineptitude. Laugh out loud. Is that actually a word? Well, it is now. Saw the lock-in title and had a good idea what it was. Fortunately, I'm still here, so was able to fulfill your request to create Photo Jiggery Pokery.
Excellent.
Photo Jiggery Pokery.
Loving it.
That's an episode right there. I know, right? Photo Jiggery Pokery.
Just got someone random to take a photo by the pool with Lindo's Acropolis in the background. Lindo's Rocks is run by Rockers Reunited. Easy to find on Facebook. They do several weekend events in the UK, some based in hotels and others camping. It's always blues and rock based. The Lindo's event has about 15 bands, a mix of cover, tribute and original acts playing a mix of venues and locations. Over 6 evenings, the weekend pool parties are really a sight to behold. And he's put a link for us to have a look at that.
Nice. I like a bit of blues.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I like a bit of pool party.
I like a bit of blue.
There's usually I like a bit of blue. There's usually about 500 to 600 travel over for the week.
Wow.
Nice.
Now moving on to my question.
Okay.
On a holiday theme, as I'm still here, well, till tomorrow anyway. Money, no object. What would be your ideal holiday? For me, an 8-month trip round the world following every F1 or MotoGP meeting, hopping from one straight to the next. On a more realistic level, I've never done a cruise, but as I hit 60 later this year, we've a Caribbean cruise and Barbados stay booked for February.
Lovely.
Rather looking forward to that. My pub, The Trooper, is always available if you want to record a pub crawl sometime.
Trooper.
See you later, chaps. Tony.
I sense a Metallica fan.
Yeah. So when he said my pub, The Trooper,
they did a beer called Super Trooper.
So why can't it be an ABBA fan?
That was ABBA fan. That was ABBA.
They didn't release a beer.
So my question is, my pub, The Trooper, does he mean he owns a pub or his local pub?
Yeah.
Because he's put my pub, the Trooper, is always available if you wanted to record a pub crawl sometime.
Well,
either way, let's go.
I can put this out there right now without even asking the other boys. If that is your pub, Tony, and you want us to come down there and do a live, I'm saying down there, I don't even know where it is.
Yeah,
It could be up
I
there.
said, where does he live?
Down, up, or across. If you want us to come and do a live...
Yeah,
I love the fact that you go straight to live. Why can't you just be an episode?
Just before you go on, because he'll be jumping up and down and stamping his feet at the minute. It weren't Metallica, it were Iron Maiden.
Oh.
Right.
Same thing, aren't they?
Now he'll be jumping. You said it. Yeah, you can tell him.
No. If it is his pub, though, why can't we go and do a live?
Well, absolutely.
Because it's live.
I mean,
can't we just do an episode?
I'm going to say
Yes.
episode would be great, but
Yes.
either way,
And we'll have a rate lock-in after Tony.
I'll tell you what, you two do a live, you and Mark, and me and Rob will
You tell me you
record
didn't
it back.
You tell me you didn't
Yeah.
enjoy that live that we did last time.
Of course I did,
Right then.
because obviously now you three were sat there not talking, it was me talking.
Oh, of course, yeah, all right.
Of course I enjoyed it.
And that's
yeah,
also
yeah.
on our Patreon, by the way, the recording of our live
Oh,
episode.
yes, it is, yes.
either way, Tony, let us know if it's your pub, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
So the question, money no object, what would be your ideal holiday?
Well, I can go first if you want, because
Go for it.
mine's very easy. Mine's a world cruise. So Tony said he's never been on cruise. 3 of us around the table have, more than one. I would recommend it as probably one of the best holidays you could ever have, unless you wanted to go for something like, Disney or Safari or something, which is obviously very different. But as a holiday, I don't understand these people that say, "Oh, I can't go on a cruise. I'll feel trapped." What, waking up in a different country every day?
Waking up?
Waking up in a different...
Who says they're going to feel trapped?
A lot of people.
I've never spoke to anybody about... Well, to be honest, I've never spoke to anybody about a cruise, let alone anybody saying, you couldn't get me on a cruise because I'd feel trapped.
Yeah.
Well, I think they feel confined because they just... Obviously, if
Well,
you
they go around on a rubber dinghy.
Well, if you go on a traditional holiday, like say you're going to Spain, you go, well, I've got all Spain to discover.
go say
I've
it.
got all Spain to myself.
In all fairness, Mark, I think you've said it, not them words about feeling trapped, but I think you've said it in the past of going, oh yeah, but I like to go out and explore and stuff like that. Because
Well, you can when you get off at port.
In reality, the people that say it are obviously people that have never been on a cruise, and only when they get on do they realise how effing big they are.
Yeah.
It's not, for me though, Rob, it's not even about that, because all right, yes, the cruises are massive and you don't even understand until you're actually on one.
Yeah.
And stuff. But for me, it's that whole fact of that you're not just being on the cruise on the ship and that's it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We went on the Mediterranean cruise. One morning I'm waking up in Gibraltar. Next morning, or 2 mornings later, I'm waking up I went to see Leaning Tower of Pisa. Next morning, I'm stood outside the Colosseum. Next morning, we're in Lisbon or whatever. I don't understand. Surely that's the epitome of traveling and going and seeing different places and different cultures.
Yeah.
Anyway, world cruise, 100%. That's what's on the biggest thing, top thing on my bucket list. And it's what literally I look at my pension pot every so often to see that when it comes to me and the missus retiring, whether we can draw enough down for a world cruise. Full bag of mashings, 160 odd nights, I think it is. At the minute, it's priced at about 20 grand each. But yes,
That'll be about 80 by the time you retire.
Yeah, probably. Probably. But yeah, that's mine.
I can't argue with that. That's a very good one. And mine would be on a very similar theme.
Mm-hmm.
Mine would be to hire a private yacht.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say yacht, I don't mean a sailing yacht. I mean like a motorized yacht, like a big
Yacht.
Yacht. Yeah, a big yacht.
Yeah, a big yacht.
A penis enlarger.
A big yacht, and be able to have all my friends, you guys.
Oh, do we make the cut?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, we met the cut.
I don't believe you.
Guys.
We met the cut.
You guys.
We couldn't go to Norfolk Broads, but we can go on his private yacht.
Because this one would fit you.
Although he ain't got to the bit where he goes, well, I would charge you.
No.
So he would charge us to go on there.
You guys, all the family, and we would go.
It needs to be a big
for
yacht.
1 month around Thailand. That neck of the woods. What do you class it as?
Asia.
Yeah, literally around Asia.
Southeast Asia.
Because I know there's some amazing sites even on the sea and stuff to see on there. So on a private yacht, all looked after. Yeah, that's what if money was no object, that's what I'd do.
Lovely.
Mark?
I've got a few, to be honest, but I'm not going to get into a debate, but the epitome of, traveling and experiencing is actually traveling through places as opposed to just waking up in places. So, for me, I would like to experience some of the really vast sort of mountain ranges that are around the world. But I've got a few different things that I'd like to do. I'd like to drive across Europe, like self-contained driving across Europe in a motorhome. Money, no object. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'd just want to go and experience culture, I suppose. So yeah, probably travel the world if I could.
Have you ever watched that program Race Across the World?
Yeah.
I bet you that would be our ideal. Apart from all the stress of it, like the actual competition, I mean, some of the things that they get to see.
Yeah.
And some of the places
I think
they
some
visit.
of the stress of the competition and what you've got to do, I think that'd be a good driver for me.
Yeah.
I think I'd get my teeth into that. But yeah, that'd be a good laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to go and just experience things that are off the beaten track and stuff.
Yeah.
Go on then, Mark. What would you do?
Can I split into two? Because
Yes.
money's no object.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'd like to. I mean, I guess you sort of know where I'm going with some of this. I'd like to.
Convalescent.
I'd like to visit all the Disney parks in the world.
Yes.
Ooh.
But what I'd also like to do is do a similar to what you said, Rob, with Asia. I'd love to. I've never done any part. Well, I've done Philippines. I guess that's part of the Asian continent. I'd love to go. Hong Kong.
I've been to Hong Kong.
Yeah, for a meeting.
Yeah, well.
And then you came back.
Sure,
but yeah, I'd like to do
meeting,
all the Indonesia, Hong Kong, Thailand, China, Japan. I mean, I can go through them all. Do all that.
Go on then.
Type on. I don't know. I don't know anymore. So I'd like to do all that with Aina. But something I'd like to do if I got loads of money is go round the world traveling all the theme parks. So not just Disney, because there's loads of theme parks.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way,
Six Flags and stuff like that.
I mean,
Whitewater Valley.
So would you like your own private
Flamingo
jet?
Land.
Your own private jet.
Yeah, money with no
takes
object.
you to
Yeah.
each
So
country,
it'd be me and
then-
Ethan. Me and Ethan would just travel the world on this private jet, visiting all these theme parks.
And
in the
how
world.
many chairs has this private jet got?
I'm just saying that all of Mark's plans. Mark said 3 different ones now, and up to now we're not included in any of them.
I know.
But you can come along.
Gulliver's
can we?
Kingdom.
It's the
Oh,
fact that
thanks.
you've got a private jet and you go, and me and Ethan.
American
Well,
Adventure.
wow.
It's just that me and Ethan are very theme park orientated. So
What? You what? You and Ethan or what?
we like theme parks. So
and we don't.
And we don't.
all right, you can come along.
Oh,
I'll get a
thanks.
trailer back.
Thanks.
Right, okay. But yeah,
Well, can we just say, you say you like theme parks, you nearly threw up on Pinball
Yeah,
Sonic at Alton Towers, which is a kid's ride.
I know, but that was horrific. I mean, what is going off there?
I mean, I must admit, Daisy loves theme park rides. She
Yeah.
absolutely loves them, but she can't go on anything spinny. So like,
That was
she could
spinny.
go on an absolute massive mammoth roller coaster that
Yeah.
you pretty much die on, but she can't go on a waltzer.
Well, I'm with Daisy on that, and I'm saying with it because he took me on this thing. I nearly died on it. And there's a little girl sat next to me. Have you been on the one that this we're
I have,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
So there's like 2 seats and 2 seats back to back, a bit like Crusher's Coaster at Disneyland Paris. And
Well, that's
obviously,
what I was just going to say about spinning around because I thought Crush Coaster were quite intense,
It-
and I like roller coasters. But
it
for
was.
a small ride that throws you around, doesn't it? Spins you and
does.
stuff.
And I just managed to cope with that, although I had to close my eyes a little bit on it. So this one I thought would be fine. Obviously, Rob and Gemma were sat by them. They ignored me. Yeah, you get on, Grandad. You go somewhere else. So I had to sit next to this little girl who was about 6. I'm crying my eyes out. I'm dying. And she's just looking at me going, what's this old weirdo doing? What? And it was only a little...
with the odd F word
No,
thrown in.
I didn't swear. I didn't swear.
I'm sure you did.
I didn't. I was going...
No, that was a 6-year-old.
So anyway, what I was going to say with the theme parks is obviously Disney and Universal and Alton Towers. Everybody thinks of theme parks; they always think of them. But I could bore you all about theme parks in Europe, and like
What, even more?
and there's some amazing theme parks that I'd love to visit.
That newish one in Saudi Arabia looks amazing, doesn't
Yeah,
it? Where
it does.
is it the world's longest, tallest roller coaster has just opened?
In Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard about this.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. It goes off edge of a cliff.
Oh, that. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, is it in Nevada?
No, I think it's in Saudi Arabia.
What's your favourite kebab, Rob?
Yeah. Anyway, we're digressing. But yes, I have this. Because at first, when I saw it, I thought this is AI. Then I researched it.
I did exactly the same.
It is real. Yeah. So that's what I'd like to do.
Well, it sounds fab, mate. You have a good time because obviously you don't want to take us, so you enjoy yourself.
But don't worry, you're coming on my private yacht.
What I would say though, Tony, is I'm absolutely right. If you do get one of them little passes that gets you into every F1 race around the world, and you need someone to join you, by all means, I'm there.
You would absolutely love that, wouldn't you?
100%. Although I think Daisy would fight me for it.
Yeah, she would.
You don't let it run, dare you? I can see you looking at clock.
I am looking at clock.
Yeah, because
I knew we're close enough that I could say,
hang on,
Tony, thanks for email. It's been an absolute pleasure. I will see you next
Thanks,
week.
boys.
See ya.
Ta-ra, boys.
Bye.
Thank you for your continued support with our independent podcast. Did you know that you can interact with us and other listeners on Facebook, on the Chat In Tap Room Facebook group? You can also get in touch via email, innthechat@gmail.com, and of course on any of our socials. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.